or Zombro here, with the second episode of Vampyr. I believe that's how you say it. And we're just gonna head right into it and continue the story. So. Music.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Alright. Alright, the game has decided to start loading.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
So what's...
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that! Nah! It's my turn!
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite!
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
What? What happened? Did I black out? Whoa, I feel giddy. What? What happened?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
It's locked, all right.
Well, that was interesting.
It's locked.
Unless I think the red ones you can get in there.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed.
Pull
Your
up my
office has
headset
been
on
prepared.
accident, trying to crack my knuckles.
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Goodbye, Milton.
That's interesting. So he's a merchant. Yes. I don't know what's in those red gems. They look like Jimbo, James, Jimmy. You see, rockets are big people, fiery, flying things. Because that's what rockets are. They're flying things. Mom, by the way, Mom says you're grounded, and By the way, Officer grounded. Sorry!
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Time has lost its effect on me. But the suffering
Nurses are needed
continues
now. In the name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now. Inquire at the nearest appointments office in the Ministry of Labor and National Service. Or write to 15 Kingsway, London.
I wonder why the Goswicks came here in the first place.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War interests, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Ow. The pain.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Play this game without much detail because
It's locked, all right.
I'm lazy. And I'm just playing this game because it was free with PS Plus, so... I just don't have to explore every single dialogue option.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
I thought there was a dead body in there.
How long must I wait, damn it?
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir.
How long's it going to take to fix me properly? A month? A year?
You have the right to disapprove of our methods, and you will kindly apologize when you're feeling better.
That man looks like he's not alive. He looks dead.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ella. As for me,
people look really sick, hence why they're in the hospital. Those two people look the exact same.
With you at our side, Dr. Reed, I know that Pembroke will prevail and survive this.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Boy? I'll slap you.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Alright, let's continue this strange story. Well, Jimson, Jimbo, Rockets? No, we can talk about rockets. What's big people things? They're big people, fiery, flying things. It's rockets off. Flying things. So, you can't just go play around with this. By the way, Mom says you're bad. Sorry!
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named... Patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Crazy bitch.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Guys, guess what is funny? Because
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it's such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Stupid lady. Oh, it's scary, dude. I hear a strange person's mic glitching out.
I wonder what your last thought should be, son.
So, second floor. This is right. This is stupid. This is stupid.
It's locked.
Let's take a look around. Ugh. Hi. Hello, sir. Hello, bank it zombie. Haha. Noob.
Not now. Please come back later.
All right, I only speak English. I hate to tell you that. Why aren't you hust make thus on Art 12?
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows.
Jeez, wow, they got
a
my...
kingdom of my own.
Oh.
At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
My shillings and my balls. One pair you want to...
The flower's dying.
Because
It
part
needs
1
water.
got to an hour, and I want to keep them, like, at 1 hour. That's why.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
That's why it's not part of, That's why this isn't part of part 1, because, even if I'm doing it again tonight, I want to make sure that it's, you know, not all weird. Guess I should do this, because XP or ammunition. Should probably get some extra health. So I'm assuming that makes it so when I bite people, like so when those things make so when I bite people like a little toddler, I get health back, and I do more damage. I don't know, I find it funny. And, who's fighting? Oh, the workbench. No, not allowed. I'm gonna... I could tell you, but but you can't bite me with a knife. That's not how it works. Right, regeneration serum. What? So I was analyzing his blood to figure out what causes this affliction. Hold on. Well, guys, you're gonna have to wait for me to get back because my mom's calling me. Sorry I had to, you know, go. My mom wanted me to look at a salamander. Alright. Sam, are you back?
Yeah.
You wanna provide any sort of, you know...
Okay. I'll play a short little ditty.
No, I don't mean music.
Final thing. Not actually.
Whatever.
I'll just say that.
Help with
I'll just
commentary.
I'll just say this.
I have Dominic to help make the stream interesting because he's commenting he's commenting gibberish in the chat.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say anyone who watches this, you're kind of.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation.
I mean, you're kind of talking
but
about
this is
yourself,
not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
New Pfaffenwef. Ah. I sure you said something like really offensive. Rest in the bed until the next night. Alright. Oh. What? Oh, I had to hit confirm. That makes more sense.
If I'm right, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
I just keep asking for blood samples and keep drinking them. Yo, Sam, you should watch the stream totally. Who's Spider-Man?
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the
Dominic's
hospital.
drunk.
You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital.
Either that
Small
or
door
he's
at the
sick
end of a
in the
narrow
brain.
street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
It's a joke, by the way. So what am I going to use a hacksaw for, other than the weapon? Actually, let me see, how much damage does that do? I don't know this one. 15. It's very so the used scythe is very slow, but alright, well, I'll just keep a isn't it two-handed weapon? There we go. There's Voldemort nowhere. Oh, where would that be? Let's go upstairs. Woo. We're going on the bear hunt. We're going on the bear hunt. I know I'm probably
It's locked, all right.
The wrong directions and stuff, but really, I wonder how I jump in this game. Catch a big one. Look at me go! Look at me go! I wonder if you can see the front of that truck. That one's got a very large grill on it. Very large engine. A bunch of different types of trucks in these games. Like there's these ones, which look really weird. Dig through the trash, Buster. Well, that's public notice, but I'm not. Small bottle. Small bottle. I'm sorry. So my question is, why was Dominic saying, freaking never gonna give you up in the chat?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
No, this is what I live for. Looting bodies. So how do I get to that level? We're going on the back. No. No, don't do it. Make some good pizza.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Out of here, you fiends. What I'm thing of? Dominic and Chris are both on drugs.
Then we're gonna give you up. Then we're gonna let you go.
Just got shotgun shells. For some reason. I don't have you muted. But I'll check just in case. Oh, I do.
You mean I am the one?
Alright.
My full commitment's what I'm thinking of. Oh God, no, my voice! I was singing Billie Jean!
Blue jeans.
Blue jeans do not fit me right. Oh, you're in the morgue section? Oh.
Yeah. I randomly got shotgun shells, I'm not sure why.
You don't have your shotgun yet? You no, you should have your shotgun by now. You should definitely have a shotgun by now. You've missed it.
Where was this?
I can't remember, but you've missed it. It's right after you get your doctor's coat. You've missed it. So Blanket Zombie is Blanket Zombie here right now watching it?
I don't know. Who's the other person.
Please reveal yourself in the comments if you can.
Also, could you stop watching stream through your audio, because I can hear it in the stream and it's making nice audio.
Okay. Comments if you can.
Also, you have reverb.
Like actually in my mic, or
behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop.
Stupid motherfucking.
Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
My boy, answer please.
What?
Is it? Does it have reverb now?
No.
Don't care. Gotta go to bed. Netflix is on the 3DS. Be watching Stranger Things tonight. Good night.
I cannot enter.
And to everybody on the stream, get Vampyr. It's a great game. I don't know what to say.
Alright, good night.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Oh shit, that scared the crap out of me.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Alright. I didn't realize there's a dead body there.
It's locked.
I want to know where they actually keep their bodies. I'm assuming it's probably behind this door. Just watching that one just died. Question is, why are these candles lit if there's just no one here? There most likely hasn't been for a while. That was kind of creepy, to be honest. Scared me a little bit. Would have been in here. I'm doing what I do in all games. I'm just trying to loot as much as I can. I don't know. I think maybe these streams are really boring because I don't say much, but I just, you know, I'm doing my best. Oh, that's not true. I just have never taken any classes on, you know, improv and how to keep good, you know, conversation in a, you know, like a stream or something. Oh boy. I think my game almost crashed there. Oh god, this is gonna be stuck on a loading screen. Alright, good. It's going. Kind of. There we go. Really worried that it was just gonna be absolutely broken. Weird how I can just look in there. Well, not really, but. Oh, your skin regenerates fast in this game. Smash some other stuff, can't I? One shot enter or leave quarantine area without written blank of local authority. An authorized employee of the blank shall alter, destroy, or remove this card. Violating this regulation will be fined. Quarantine influenza. By order of Board of Health Officer. Interesting. That is... This building almost looks like painting. Also, I just noticed, why is there a doorknob in the center of the door? That's weird. Where am I supposed to be going? Am I like missing something? I feel like I'm just being stupid. I feel like I'm missing something. Alright, so I need to not leave the morgue. It's still... It's still in there, but... Where is it? Don't if I can get through that. Alright, well, I'm a bit confused. I'm trying to go over this. Now that would be up here, wouldn't it? If we get up here. Why am I able to get up here? Gross goblin. I would go in here. But it's just not letting me. Might need to look up what I need to do with it for this part, because I feel like I'm wasting time. Maybe.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, so the door is locked. Can't go under it. Alright, let's... I'm gonna go back in here. I hope that works. And if not, I'm gonna look up how to do it, or how to get in there. It's gotta be somewhere in here. It says look it up. Let me get a little mark for it. So there's gotta be a way to get over to that area in the building. Or the last thing. This marker's glitched out. Oh my god, I literally walked past this before.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
He's dead.
These skulls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Who's playing that? Who's listening to that? Hey Sam, did you meet yourself better? Weird music. Alright, I'm gonna mute you for now if you're not gonna be adding anything to this, and also if you're gonna listen to music, I'd prefer if it wasn't audible in my stream. I have to go up using my vampire skills. Let's see what we got here. Yoda, analyze that. Okay. Alright, let's go up to go over it, we can under it. Oh no! You got to go through. Come this way. Oh, now I get what. Okay. Took me this long. I thought I was crafting stuff already. No, I was just figuring out how to make the crafting recipes. Huh. Alright, let's go back to Hospital. What's in here? What is it? Crazy. I mean, it's not really leading anywhere. It's just interactable doors, I just realized. There's shillings. My goblin, I had to use my goblin Scary texture glitch. Alright, let's continue. Let's get out of this joint. They murder these mongrels though. Oh no! We have to go through it. Oh God. Pretty soon I am going to end this episode. It's getting to another hour, and then we'll make part 3. I don't want these to be too long. So, public notice. Prevent influenza, Spanish. Cover each cough and sneeze with a handkerchief. Walk to work. Do not spit. Drink from your own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor. To make a mask. Hold on. Take a piece of ordinary cheese cloth, 8 to 6 inches, 16 inches. Fold it and make it 8 by 8 inches. Next, fold this and make it 8 by 4 inches. The cord's about 10 inches long at each corner. Apply over mouth and nose as shown in the picture. Issued by the LLC Board of Health. Huh. Interesting. Just heard a horrible scream.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
finally found the missing money. The fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now, except getting better, for I took care of everything. I asked some of the neighbors, and they told me that this Mr. Hooks is something of an honest crook. You may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry I refused to pay first. And I realize now that the important thing is that you get better soon. Sorry. Anyway, the Pembroke Hospital is a good place, I heard. Despite the bad behavior of this Milton Hooks, I promise you that everything is okay now. I'll see you in your clean bed as soon as possible. With fondest love, Nicole. I don't know how to say it.
It's here again.
Alright, I need to go up to my office. I don't even know how I did that. Oh, yeah. What do you grab? Oh, 450, okay. So one of those.
It's locked. I cannot enter.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
To check his mental health.
Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor. I'm all right.
Another citizens what will provide you on. So look for citizens. I want to murder my people. He really wants me to be a bad person. No.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea. But my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Alright, boys, let's go out there and beat that lady. Not actually. Good. Bad joke, but still.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet Lady of Mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, Your Ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really?
What?
Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not...
Hold on. Hold on! Alright, well guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. It's got to an hour and nearly 20 minutes. So...